So how do plastic surgeons do a breast reduction? So here we have our large breast, and you can tell it's long and it's pretty large. So we need to get this nipple areola back up to here where we want it to be. So the first thing we do is we mark out our pattern in the skin of where we want that to go. So we create this snowman type pattern and going around the areola. And then we got to cut away this portion because this is where our areola is going to come up to. So go ahead and start cutting away this portion. We got our breast tissue here, you got our skin here, you got your nipple down here. How do you get it back up there? So you actually have to create this thing, it's called a pedicle, which keeps it somewhat connected, but you have to rotate it up. So you create this portion of breast tissue like this that keeps it all connected. The nerves, the blood supply and everything kind of comes from here. So you got to keep it connected to that. So what you do is you remove this stuff that we don't need anymore. We get rid of that stuff. You take that pedicle and you rotate it up this way. Believe it or not, it does like a little 180 degrees type turn all the way up to here where the areola wants to go, okay, or where we want it to go. And then you got all this extra stuff at the bottom. So what do? You do this, you put this stuff back together here, you put this stuff back together here, and you still got a little bit of extra going on. So what do? You cut across the bottom. That's what gives you the scar across the bottom. And then the vertical scar becomes this skin right here. Remember you have that little vertical scar, so that becomes that skin right there. And then we take this areola and we basically connect it to the rest of the skin from around the breast. And once that's connected, you have a breast that's a lot smaller. Your nipple and areola are up here where you wanted them to be. You have your little vertical scar and you got your underneath scar too.